Using criminals for good.
All right, guys. I just went through a very lengthy explanation as to what
the
Suicide Squad
Stop.
is, because she's not familiar with the DC world.
I'm not gonna lie.
But this video has nothing to do with DC. It just happens to be called 5 Real-Life Suicide Squads. So Lisa's perfect for this.
Did you have to say lengthy? It wasn't that lengthy.
I'm not trying to make you look bad. I'm just saying it was a long discussion. The breath is out of me. Now we have to film this video.
You're funny.
Dark 5, great channel. Subscribe to them. Dark 5 is a great channel if you like dark information in a top 5 form.
Ooh, that was good.
Right?
Yeah.
I know how to pitch.
Yeah, you do.
Unit 6. I wish I was part of a Suicide Squad.
No, you don't.
After an unsuccessful 1968 assassination attempt on the South Korean president, Korean Central Intelligence forms Unit 6.
Thank you. I can't read that fast.
Yeah, it's been on there long enough for us. Black Ops unit of 31 petty criminals and unemployed youth given one goal: to eliminate North Korean Premier Kim Il-sung. Oh, wow. Wow, 31 petty criminals, huh? That criminal recruitment was to give the mission plausibility and deniability. Harsh training was needed to bring them in line. That's so cool. They took criminals and trained them. On August 23rd, 1970, the unit killing most of their guards and escaping from the uninhabited. Ah, dicks! They fought against them and escaped. All but 4 were killed in a firefight with the army after hijacking a bus of Seoul, and the survivors were executed after trial. Ah, you fuckers! That was about to be a really cool story. South Korea kept the incident secret until the 1990s, and a motive for the uprising was never uncovered.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Penny Lane.
Penny.
Named after a Beatles song, Penny Lane was the nickname of a hidden cluster of cottages in Guantanamo Bay. That's where Harold and Kumar went in the second movie.
Oh, God.
The Beatles, their former band. Okay, where prisoners were trained by the CIA to kill terrorists in exchange for freedom and millions in cash. Wow. Wow. President Bush is believed to have had taken a personal interest in the group, and Obama used the double agents for drone strikes.
Whoa.
Sweet.
Drone.
USA. C.I.A. reportedly even considered releasing prisoners into the U.S. on false visas and hoped that they would connect with sleeper cells. The sleeper cell.
I don't know. That's why I was like...
Officials admitted there was an irony in letting the very worst go while other prisoners remain jailed without evidence. Aww. Still though, man. Smooth Criminal, like the Michael Jackson song.
Wow, they're really
The
using...
book Smooth Criminal, written by journalist Bill Dean, describes a secret U.S. intelligence plot endorsed by JFK.
Ooh.
Anything JFK did was cool.
Yeah.
In which America's most hardened criminals were released to fight communism without any risk of implicating the U.S. government. How do you fight communism?
How do you fight communism?
Like they would just go to war? According to the author's sources, CIA like, whoa! Rapists, drug dealers, and mafia hitmen?
Wow.
Wow, that's like a real Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Dave Riley, one-man American crime wave, was sent to Cuba to poison Castro. Whoa! Did he succeed? I don't know what happened. Riley was allowed to embezzle, commit fraud, run guns, and deal drugs without being arrested. Wow.
Okay.
All to catch a bigger fish.
A bigger fish.
Death or jihad?
What song is it? No, just kidding.
Top secret intelligence memo from Saudi Arabia described how their government pardoned 1,000 death row inmates. Okay. 1,000 people, sparing them from death by sword in exchange for joining Saudi Arabia's fight to topple Syria's Bashar al-Assad. Very familiar with all that.
I'm not at all.
It is believed that the special soldier program may have been overseen by a Saudi prince with genocidal intent.
Wait, are you really familiar with
No, I'm not. According to Iraqi MP, Russia pressured the kingdom to abandon the prisoner program by threatening to report it to the UN.
Okay.
The fighting in the Syrian civil war has continued, and both countries are still believed to be meddling in the conflict. Yeah.
I would say.
Wow, they really like tried something different there, huh? Here we go, number 1.
Number 1.
36th Waffen Group. What's that? Most infamously heinous unit in the Nazi German war machine with the 36th Waffen Grenade Division of the SS. Wow. What they do that was so...
Right?
A unit first comprised of poachers and later by capital offenders, deserters, concentration camp inmates, and the criminally insane. That's a fucking team right there.
Yeah,
The group was commanded by Oscar Derlewanger, a mentally unstable convicted rapist with a reputation as a violent man of the SS. Jeez. Ew, he looked gross.
I don't even, yeah.
Known for particularly horrific acts of violence, including burning civilians alive, feeding them to dogs.
Ooh!
The unit originally expected to die on the front line, yet it grew to the size of a brigade that killed hundreds of thousands.
Whoa.
Hello, Dark 5. Don't
Hey.
be spooked. It's just your friendly, faceless narrator here. Speaking of Suicide Squad, have you ever wondered what makes characters like the Joker tick? What's the hidden meaning behind the madness? Head over to Wisecrack and watch this video on the philosophy of the Joker to find out. You'll be taken to Wisecrack's channel page where you can subscribe and tell him Dark 5 sent you.
Cool.
Cool. Wow, that was quite the video.
Wow, man.
I haven't watched something like that before.
I bet all these are true.
You think?
Yeah, I bet they're all true. I would love to see a movie based off all of them. I love those movies that are like the movie Valkyrie, where it was like the secret group that was sent in to kill Hitler. The Korean one, the South Korean one, that one kind of disappointed me.
Speak.
Because it said they got 31 criminals together, one given goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound like they had any reward, though. So they rebelled, they mutinied, and they killed a lot of fucking people, and eventually they all died. And even the ones who were caught were killed after trial.
So, nothing really...
So, yeah, I mean, like, the group was assembled. I get why this was the first one they showed us then.
Right.
Man. I bet if they offered them some reward, like, I don't know.
Yeah, what kind of reward?
Western Bagels Unlimited. I hear in
Done deal.
South Korea, Western Bagels is a popular franchise.
Okay, well, they should.
Everywhere you go, they say a Korean has a bagel in his hand.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my aunt.
Ask your aunt. She lives in Korea, right?
She's Korean.
That's the risk, though, that you run of putting together one of these groups.
Yeah.
Is you're not dealing with people who are mentally stable. Or
serious? I didn't think about that till now. Yeah.
So you're likely that they might rebel on
They're
you
crazy.
or go against you. You know, like don't fucking like.
That is so true.
They're
I didn't
assembling
think about
like
that.
sick fucking people, like psychotic people a lot of the time.
They're making their own plans that don't even make sense.
And how in Guantanamo Bay, the CIA, they train people. They train prisoners to kill terrorists in exchange for freedom and millions in cash. What they talked about too.
Because again, prisoners are bad already.
What are sleeper cells?
Are we Googling?
A secretive group of spies or terrorist agents that remain inactive with a target population until ordered to act. Ooh, that's kind of cool. If we're looking at this as a movie and not real life.
Yeah, really. That's not that cool.
Just be ready for when we call on you. You live your life, but be
You're
ready. You'll get a call.
You're on call.
Yeah, you're on call. And it could be years from now.
This is your job. You're on call.
There's going to be a time where you're on call.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't think that's not cool.
What do you mean it's not cool?
You're on call.
Hey, we need some bad guys. I watched an episode of The Flash where he had to work with Captain Cold, who has a freeze gun, and a sister with a gold gun. But he needed their help. And you know what? They ended up betraying him. It didn't pan out in the end. You can't trust these bad guys.
You can't. There's a reason why they're bad.
Well, Smooth Criminal sounded cool. The CIA set loose rapists, drug dealers, and mafia hitmen.
Oh my god. That's like, didn't you say that was like the legit Suicide Squad?
Yeah, that's like, those are bad people.
Those are bad people.
Those are people not like, oh, we rob banks and do crazy shit. We kill bad guys. Like, these are guys who Like, these are just, like, not good human
No.
beings to people who need to be, like, kept somewhere.
They need to stay in prison.
But the fact that they just let them, like, run loose, like, you do whatever you want, as long as we still get your help. Like,
That's terrible.
hey, man, hey, sometimes you just gotta, we're the U.S., and we gotta do what we gotta do sometimes.
And they listen and accept. Well, obviously not in all of these, but...
I know my manager at this apartment robs me. All right? The amount
And
I
you're
pay...
putting this out there?
The amount I pay for this stuff, and it's ridiculous, the bills sometimes, and like the lack of informing us when they're going to turn off the water. It's very frustrating. I mean, here's what I can tell you.
Okay.
I know the reason she's not getting fired is because the government needs her for something. Only reason I can understand as to why she won't.
Videos?
Yeah, she watches it. If you're watching this, I hope you fucking get the message. Everyone thinks it about you. Yeah, we're gossiping right now.
Gossip.
This guy, Oscar.
His face gives me...
Dirlo Wanger, mentally unstable, convicted.
Wanger. His face just brings about a lot of creeps.
I know.
Creepy feels.
I feel like we know someone in class who could play him. Hey.
Care to share?
Tarek?
Why would you say that?
Tarek? Yeah, he's my current scene partner.
I love you, Tarek.
I really think you could play this guy. Like,
and he means that as a compliment.
Or Chris Berry.
Oh, Chris, we miss you.
Yeah. Maybe I'll show photos
Chris,
of you guys to help promote you guys.
We're saying this because you're talented.
Well, I mean, I hear the description here. I don't really know these guys
Stop
outside
it.
of class.
They are wonderful people. I
just
love
think
you both.
we need a Suicide Squad in acting. Like, we need some real, like, fucked up human beings to portray fucked up human beings for the art.
Think about acting that, though. How many, like, you have to get in so many, like, worlds for that.
Yeah.
As an actor.
I'd go there.
You have to be... Oh, God.
I create a lot of emotions and memories.
Maybe you could play him.
I can't. I don't have the looks. Too good looking. And I can't transform this too much to the point where I'm ugly.
Well, I'm just saying, you have to be very deep and dark and... I don't know. You have to get... In order to play someone like this, you just have to really... I don't even know.
He kind of looks like some of my relatives.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I mean, this guy to actually do these horrible fucking things to these people. It's the Nazis were like something else, man.
Yeah.
Like the shit they did. Like I've heard some crazy fucking stories, and I've seen some movies that portray some horrible things. Some documentaries on Netflix.
Right.
I wish I was one of the Inglorious Bastards. You ever see that?
I haven't seen that.
Do you know what it's about?
I'd rather not.
The Glorious Bastards are these team of, I think they're all Jews, but they're Jewish soldiers, and they get together with Lieutenant Aldo Rain, and their goal, kill as many fucking Nazis as possible.
Oh my God.
And scalp them.
Scalp them?
Yeah. Starring Brad Pitt, directed by Quentin Tarantino and written by him.
Wow.
Academy Award-winning performance by Christoph Waltz. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe today.
Oh my
Camera
gosh,
battery's gonna die.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna die, Lisa.
It's gonna die.
And we'll lose all the footage.
There are
We'll cut
some
it
things
soon.
that are certain in life, and this battery is going to die.
Lisa Mihelich is on Instagram. Great profile there. But keep a lookout for her in movies and TV. So that's where she's coming at you.
Thank you. That was really nice.
We're Greg and Lisa.
And Lisa.
Dark 5, subscribe to them.